All right, good afternoon, Weathersfield Eagles High School soccer. We are just about a minute away from kickoff, a little bit later than planned based on a late bus arrival from the Eagles, but game number 4 of the 2021 season brings the Eagles Express to Burlington to battle the Spartans of Lewis S. Mills High School. For Weathersfield, it's the second road game in 4 days, coming off Friday's 3-0 win under the lights at East Hartford. Friday's win moved the Eagles to a perfect 3-0 on the season, extending their overall unbeaten streak to 15 games. In fact, it's now been 672 days since the program's last loss. Weathersfield began the day as one of only 3 unbeaten, untied teams in all of Class L, along with Middletown and 4-time reigning state champion Daniel Hand. The Eagles held on to the number 6 spot in last week's Patch.com LLL coaches poll, and this afternoon they face off against another unbeaten top 10 team. Lewis Mills climbed a spot to number 8 in last week's Class M&S coaches poll. The Spartans improved their record to 3-0 with a 1-0 win at home over Northwest Catholic on Friday afternoon here at Nasahegan Field. That was the second consecutive clean sheet for Lewis Mills, having also shut out Maloney in a 1-0 road victory last Monday. The Spartans look to continue that success today, having already equaled their win total from last year's abbreviated season, which saw them go 3-7-4. No meetings between these two schools, at least in the last 15 years, based on stellar work from our research department, so we are just about underway here. Burlington, Connecticut, home of the Lewis Mills Spartans. Weathersfield Eagles will be in the road whites, and we will look forward to bringing you the action as we get underway. The officials head toward the center circle. Natural grass is our playing surface for today. Will be certainly one of the only times of the season the Eagles will play on grass as opposed to artificial turf. See what kind of impact that may have on the bounces of the ball. Going back to the Eagles' last game Friday night, that win over East Hartford, Giancarlos De Jesus got the Eagles off to a fast start with an early goal off an assist from Will McCarter. The second goal of the game came with a bit of help from the Hornets, as an own goal gave Weathersfield a 2-0 halftime advantage. Final goal of the game was a 25-yard cannon shot off the right foot of defensive back Marco Capasso. His first varsity goal came off an assist from defensive running mate Connor Swanson. Closed out the scoring in that 3-0 victory. Third straight game, the Eagles have found the back of the net 3 times. The previous 2 outings were 3-1 finals. So Friday night was the first clean sheet for the goalkeeping combination of Ricky Torres and Chris Daly. Torres will start out in net for this one. And we are underway. Josh Castell plays back to Joey Tata, and here we go. Eagles, Spartans, live from Nasahegan Field in Burlington. Owen Amedovic in the back, comes across near side now to A.J. Contreras. Contreras surveys the field, looking for an opportunity. Sends it into traffic to Sam Johnson. Ball goes down. Will McCarter chases after it, pokes it back here to Connor Swanson. Going back now across the field to Amedovic. He will play a long ball through the middle, looking for Josh Castell. Nothing doing there, and Burlington will take over in the center circle. And here come the Spartans, playing the ball all the way ahead. Ricky Torres is there to scoop that one up. Rolls it back out to Owen Amedovic, and here come the Eagles now looking for a chance in the offensive half. Capasso far side, rolls it in front of the bench to Giancarlos De Jesus. Gustafson looking to get a foot on the ball, gets it off to Sam Johnson. Sam Johnson back to De Jesus on that far side. Sends it ahead. Johnson was making a run, goes off the back of his heel and out of bounds. That'll be a throw for the Lewis Mills Spartans. So again, both teams come into this one undefeated on the season, identical 3-0 records. Weathersfield ranked number 6 in the Class LLL coaches poll. Lewis Mills number 8 in the most recent Class M&S poll. So it should be a good contest this afternoon. Weathersfield now sends it ahead, but Lewis Mills is there. Through the center circle we go. Connor Swanson with a nice foot out of the back. He takes it across the midline. Chip ahead looking for Will McCarter. He's got it, lets it roll. He's going to take it down the left-hand side. McCarter gets around, and that's a nice tackle from the Burlington defender. Ball goes out of bounds and looks like we will have a throw. Connor Swanson now to start the action again for the Eagles. Cleared out of there again. Another throw will come for Wethersfield. Swanson into Tata. Joey Tata weaves between two defenders. Takes on another one, sends the ball off. Castell back to Tata. Goes down in the box, no call. Good strong defensive play. Ball still alive, but rolls over the inline. And that'll be a goal kick coming for the Spartans of Lewis Mills. Lewis Mills in the home blue with black trim. Wethersfield in the road whites with the silver numerals. No score so far in this one. 2.5 minutes in. Ball goes into the center circle. Owen Medovic with a nice challenge. Connor Swanson now steps, gets a left foot on it. Sam Johnson chases down. Now Sam Gustafson gives the challenge. Johnson's able to take control. Backwards we come to Connor Swanson. Eagles looking for a call. No whistle there. Wilma Carter battles two Lewis Mills defenders, and that ball goes back to the middle of the field. Gustafson now has a beat on it. He sends it back to Joey Tata. Nice challenge from a Lewis Mills defender. Marco Capasso all the way up from the back, unable to keep possession, and here come the Spartans on that far sideline in front of the Wethersfield bench now. Good play from Capasso to recover. Back of the midline we go. Lewis Mills sends it forward. They've looked so far, the Spartans have, to play the ball quickly forward. Ricky Torres already able to scoop one up, and we've got a whistle on the far side. Lewis Mills will play it in off the free kick. Wethersfield gathers the defense. Scoreless game so far. Just under 36.5 to go here in the first half. Free kick coming from Lewis Mills. Left foot into the box we go. Headed nicely, cleared out by Wilma Carter, who came all the way back. Lewis Mills, though, still with a chance. Ball goes high toward the goal, and that is all the way over as Ricky Torres was in position. And we've got a call of corner kick from our vantage point. Did not seem to be deflected, but the referee heard and saw something we didn't. So Lewis Mills will take the first corner kick of the game. Far corner, as they have an early set piece to try to crack open the scoring in this one. Ball comes in near post into the box. A couple of bounces. Wilma Carter's going to come out of there with it. He plays it forward. Joey Tata now near midfield. Challenged nicely by a Lewis Mills defender. A little tug of the jersey. Nothing overly complicated there. Comes back to Contreras. Across we go to Owen Medovic. Medovic now is going to play it forward. Looking for an opportunity on the sideline there. Marco Capasso would come up from the back. De Jesus gives chase. Johnson now plays to Capasso far side. Right at the midline we come to Medovic. Sends it high and deep. Looking for Connor Swanson all the way across the field. Swanson still chasing it down. Two players go down. That call is going to go against the Eagles. Kick coming for Lewis Mills. So good pressure that time. Nice ball from Medovic, looking all the way into that left corner for Swanson, who made the run up from the back. That has been a recipe for success early on in the season for the Eagles. Able to play up both defensive backs and help out the offense. Action comes down near here on the defensive end. Capasso stands up the Lewis Mills offensive play. They lay it back. Touch. Gustafson challenges. Shot is blocked by Medovic. Still in the control of Lewis Mills. Tata gives chase. Another block from Medovic there. Ball's going to come right at us. But Wilma Carter's going to get to it first and send it ahead to Sam Johnson. Johnson now back to Swanson as the Eagles settle. Rolls it across top of the 18 to Medovic, going to go far side in front of the Eagles bench now to Capasso. He'll look for De Jesus. Touch pass, try to connect back to Capasso, taken over by Lewis Mills. Spartans on the attack. Nice step from Medovic to intercept that pass. He's got De Jesus again in front of the Eagles bench. A little collision. Play continues. Castell had it. De Jesus came back down. We're going to stay with the Eagles. 33-40 remaining first half. No score early on in this one. Touch from Gustafson. Looked to send it ahead. Taken over by Lewis Mills. Ball rolls out of bounds. Another throw coming for the Eagles. Marco Capasso will step up and take that one. Capasso gets it to Sam Johnson. Back to Capasso, plays it in. Gustafson to Johnson. Johnson now to Gastel. Gastel in that right corner, weaving around defenders. Still in control. Johnson now looks to take over. Wethersfield trying to figure out how to break through this Lewis Mills defense, which has been solid so far. So goal kick coming here for Lewis Mills. Again, we are scoreless early on here in the first half. Ball comes high into the middle of the field. We've got a whistle. And that one goes against the Eagles. We'll have a kick from right around midfield for Lewis Mills. And here comes the ball down the field. In toward the box we go. Cleared out nicely by Amedovic. Wilma Carter now gives chase. Collision. Down goes the Lewis Mills player, and that call is going to go against the Eagles. So Lewis Mills will have another free kick just inside the midfield line. Rough and tumble action so far, quite a few whistles. As both teams aggressive in the early going. Just under 32 minutes remaining first half, scoreless game. Left foot ball goes in toward the box. It is headed and still toward the goal. Nice job from Ricky Torres with the second reaction. The throw is intercepted though, but Connor Swanson is going to take over. Here comes Wilma Carter now. Left foot plays a through ball nicely to Sam Johnson. Challenged well by Lewis Mills. Cleared out of bounds. Throw coming for the Eagles. Johnson down to McCarter. McCarter switches fields looking for Josh Castell. He is there. Gustafson sends it all the way back. Capasso, who's come across the midline from that defensive back position, sends it to Gustafson. Now back to Amedovic. Looks for Capasso. Nothing doing. Taken over by Lewis Mills. Ball played deep again from that midfield line. Looking to get the ball up quickly, but good defensive work again from Owen Amedovic. High ball on that far sideline. Goes across midfield. Lewis Mills wins the first challenge, but Gustafson is there to settle. Plays it ahead to Sam Johnson. Johnson back now looking for Capasso. Long ball. Deep we go. Looking for John Carlos De Jesus. He gives chase. Looks like Lewis Mills will get there first, but De Jesus got a foot on the ball. One-on-one against the defender. Left foot now toward the top of the box. Headed out of there by Lewis Mills. Another header, and here come the Spartans again on the attack. But Wethersfield able to take over. Sam Johnson now. Josh Castell gives a hard chase. He's got a left foot on it. Sends one high and deep. Good shot opportunity there for the Eagles. Good left foot from Josh Castell. Goes just a bit wide, and we will have another goal kick coming here for Lewis Mills. As we approach 10 minutes gone here in the first half. Scoreless game. Number 6, Wethersfield. Number 8, Lewis Mills. Both teams 3-0. Good battle so far. Each team has had a couple of chances. Both keepers have gotten their hands on the ball. The Eagles will take over now, far side, right at the midfield line. Marco Capasso throws back to Owen Amedovic. Amedovic comes all the way across here to A.J. Contreras. Touch with the left, surveys the situation, goes back to Amedovic. Amedovic all the way across, looks for Capasso now. Touch back to Amedovic. Eagles looking to find that opportunity to get through the defense. There's a run from Gustafson. Contreras is looking to find him. A nice run. Gustafson still has a chance at it. Cleared out of there, though, by Lewis Mills. But there's Giancarlo De Jesus giving chase. He's still got a foot on the ball. Surrounded by blue shirts. It's Giancarlos on everybody at this point. And that is cleared out of there by Lewis Mills. Ball comes back to the midline. Contreras is going to settle there. Pops it ahead. Connor Swanson's got a beat on that one on the sideline. And that, again, is sent out of bounds right over the sideline. Throw coming. Swanson to Joey Tata. Joey Tata tries to get out of trouble and challenged nicely. McCarter now surrounded by blue shirts. He sends the ball ahead, looking for Swanson making the run behind the defense. Lewis Mills tries to clear. And they've got the ball coming up the side. That's going to roll out. Another throw coming for the Eagles. So this is some of the best action so far for Wethersfield early on. So they've kept the ball consistently on this possession in that offensive half, but they come back across the midline now with the throw. And here is Amedovic. He's going to play it forward. There is a long ball now. Trying to find Sam Johnson, but this headed out of there nicely by the Lewis Mills defender. Marco Capasso with a good battle wins the ball back for Wethersfield. Amedovic to Gustafson, to Johnson, to Amedovic, to Capasso. Low ball, tried to play through to Giancarlos de Jesus. Collision, ball goes up in the air. It is out of bounds, and we are going to come back to this end of the field with Lewis Mills. Their throw-in is headed. Capasso able to get his chest on the ball there. Contreras now takes over. Wethersfield looks to settle, find an opportunity, find some seams in this defense. Gustafson goes down. Nice battle there. Still alive. He has got the ball. He's playing it forward now. Finds Gastel. Touch pass to Sam Johnson. This is Gustafson again. Plays it through Giancarlos de Jesus. Looks to turn, but unable to. Nice challenge there again from the Lewis Mills defense. Joey Tata now will play it back. Marco Capasso into the defensive half. We come to Owen Amedovic again. He comes across to A.J. Contreras. He'll cross the mid-circle, mid-line. Sends Connor Swanson on another run. Connor Swanson now one-on-one in the box. Lets one fly with the right foot. Deflected. Good defense again from Lewis Mills. There's Will McCarter on the rebound. Sends it high toward the goal. And that goes just to the right of that far post. So good action generated again by Wethersfield there as we are at the 26:53 mark. First half action, scoreless game. Wethersfield in the road whites at Lewis Mills in the home blue. There's a goal kick coming. Both teams aggressive out of the gate, trying to generate chances. There's Gustafson with a nice settle. Goes back to Lewis Mills. Across we come. Owen Amedovic takes it out of the air. Comes to A.J. Contreras. He brings it toward the middle of the field. Looks for action. He's going to cross back over and go all the way back in net to Ricky Torres. Torres looks for an opportunity. Comes back to Contreras. Contreras is going to come near sideline here in front of us in the shadows. Gives it to Will McCarter in the sunlight. McCarter tries to play a through ball that's intercepted nicely from Lewis Mills. But Giancarlos de Jesus has a beat on it. He sends it forward looking for Josh Castell, making the run just a little bit too much on that ball. It's scooped up by the Lewis Mills keeper. It's a scoreless game, first half. Lewis Mills looking to challenge Wethersfield. Wethersfield with possession again. Marco Capasso keeps the ball inbounds on that far side. Sam Johnson back to Capasso. Looking for Sam Gustafson. He plays it forward to Giancarlos de Jesus. De Jesus now looking for an opportunity. Plays Joey Tata. Tata brings it now back around on his feet. Dribble still alive. Touch pass to McCarter. Back to Tata. Left foot on that one toward the net. Good shot opportunity generated off the touch pass from Will McCarter. Joey Tata with a left foot. Didn't get everything on that he wanted, and the keeper is able to scoop that one up to keep this game scoreless as we approach the 25-minute mark here in the first half. Into the center circle we go. Lewis Mills now on the attack, far side in front of the Wethersfield bench. Played forward. They've got an open opportunity. They're coming to the middle. Nobody home yet for the Eagles. There's a nice challenge from A.J. Contreras. A little too easy for Lewis Mills right now, and they had that ball into the box high off the foot of number 10, and Ricky Torres able to scoop that one up. Wethersfield looks to regroup. Drops it off for Owen Amedovic. He will come again to A.J. Contreras, and this is Connor Swanson now right in front of us. Swanson looking for the next pass. He goes across again to Amedovic. Amedovic now lets one fly. That's going all the way across the left side. Giancarlos de Jesus in the vicinity, but Lewis Mills able to get there first. De Jesus challenges again, and we're going to have a goal kick as he pops that one across the end line. Substitution coming in for the Spartans of Lewis Mills. So a break in the action, still scoreless as we go under the 24-minute mark here. First half on a beautiful sunny afternoon in Burlington, Connecticut. Lewis Mills with the goal kick. Nice header from Sam Johnson. The Eagles challenge now. Ball high in the air. Connor Swanson looks to take it. He's got a beat on it. Nice header, but goes right to Lewis Mills. Sam Johnson, though, chases it down right here at the midline. Johnson goes way back here to Owen Amedovic. Amedovic now goes over to Capasso. Capasso stands it up, looking for the next play, finding a seam. DeJesus now across the midline. Sends it forward. Josh Castell comes charging down that right sideline. Unable to get there first, but that does go out of bounds off of Lewis Mills, so Wethersfield will generate a throw. First substitutions of the game for Wethersfield. Number 9, Thomas Brodowitz, and number 21, Tomas Santos will enter. DeJesus and Castell will take their first break in this action. Sam Johnson comes flying in. Ball bats around there. Joey Tata tries to settle. High it goes. Lewis Mills looks to stay in control and thwart this Wethersfield attack. But there's Sam Gustafson now with a nice header. Tomas Santos is going to be able to play it back to A.J. Contreras. Wethersfield tries to keep control here. Contreras sends it near side to Connor Swanson. Touch pass looking to play it back to Swanson was Will McCarter. Unable to connect on that one. McCarter looked for Swanson, but the Eagles will maintain control. Throw in from Contreras comes back to Owen Amedovic. Capasso calls for it on the far side. He is all alone over there. Looks to keep control. He sends it in to a flying Sam Johnson. That ball is going to be taken over, and Sam Johnson keeps control of it. Capasso is going to play all the way back here to Ricky Torres. Switches field quickly to A.J. Contreras. Contreras now takes his space. Ball on his left foot. Sends it in the center circle, looking for Santos, but taken over nicely by Lewis Mills. Chip ahead, that's going to be offsides right here in front of us. We could not have had a better position for that one. So good aggressive play from Lewis Mills, just a step or two offside, and we see the official across the way with the hand up. Eagles will play it in. Marco Capasso now looks for Joey Tata, far side. Tata plays ahead, looks for Brodowitz, that's cleared out of there, and that'll be a throw for the Eagles. Capasso will come up from the back and take that one. Scoreless game, just about 21 minutes remaining here in the first half. Lewis Mills able to settle. Into the center circle we go. Ball still alive. Will McCarter gets a left foot on it. He's going to challenge. He's going to take that ball over. Nice tackle. McCarter one-on-one. Cleared out of there nicely. Number 12 is having a solid effort so far defensively from his left back position. Connor Swanson with a throw in. Contreras now. Left foot across we go to Amedovic. Nobody but him in the center circle. Looks for Gustafson in the seam. Gustafson back to Capasso. Capasso now. Long ball goes right into the head of a Lewis Mills defender. Thomas Brodowitz with a header there. Sam Johnson collision in midair. Ball still alive on that far side. The Eagles are able to take over. Johnson now to Brodowitz. Back to Johnson. Rattles around between a couple of Lewis Mills defenders. That ball looks like it went off Sam Johnson, and we're going to come back toward Lewis Mills on the offensive attack. So a beautiful afternoon. We got a combination of some bright sun and some shade here on the natural grass field in Burlington here today. The Eagles again on the attack. There's Joey Tata, moves into the box, looks for Brodowitz. And a slew of blue shirts, and then the keeper able to track that one down. So another opportunity inside the 18 for Wethersfield, but not able to really get much of a shot attempt on that one. Scoreless game, 19:35 remaining first half. Connor Swanson settles that off his foot. Tomas Santos off the chest, sends it to Will McCarter now. Wethersfield looking for another opportunity. Splits two defenders. Nice move from McCarter. Chip across to the right side we go, but nobody home on that far side. The ball will be played out of bounds, and that'll be another Eagles throw. The Eagles have had a fair amount of possession time in the offensive half, but have not yet been able to generate much in the way of shots on goal. And we're going to have, it looks like, quick kick coming in off the corner there. Joey Tata plays it into the box. It goes up and over into the net, behind the net, so no goal. We remain scoreless here in Burlington. Another sub comes in for Wethersfield. This is number 22, Ray Batoya. Will McCarter will take his first break of the action. And we're going to play another corner on that far end of the field. Ball is up. It is played far post. We've got a whistle before that, and that's going to be something the official did not like against the Eagles. So the ball will come back Lewis Mills' way. Thomas Brodowitz has a bit of a conversation with the official on that far end. So no opportunities off the two corner kicks for the Eagles there. And we remain scoreless in this one. Ball is high in the air. Owen Ahmedovich, nice challenge there. Ray Batoya with the header. Tomas Santos plays it back. This is Contreras. Contreras now finds Connor Swanson right at the midline. He's going to cross. He sends it through. Looking for Brado. It's a little bit of a tussle with the Lewis Mills defender. We've got a youngster on the field in the middle of the action. That ball's cleared out of there nicely. So we almost, thankfully we avoided a collision down there as we had a youngster on the field. Ball sent by Sam Johnson all the way across. That's going to sail wide and out of bounds. That will come back the other way as a goal kick for Lewis Mills. So scoreless game. Good game so far. Both teams coming out of the gate aggressively. We're just under the 17-minute mark. More than halfway through this first half. Each of these teams looking to notch their fourth win in as many games this season. They come into this one each with a 3-0 record. Connor Swanson able to keep control. As Gustafson is a trailer, Lewis Mills able to take over. Good step from Capasso on the far side as the defense shifted up and over. He will make the throw, goes down into the corner, looks for Brodowitz. He's able to make a turn, sends the ball on the ground, but it goes behind the net. And that'll be another goal kick for the Lewis Mills keeper. Goal kick comes out into the center circle, challenged by Johnson and by Santos. Still looking for who's going to maintain possession. This was sent forward nicely by Lewis Mills. They've got an opportunity. Coming toward Ricky Torres. Ball scooped up. We've got a whistle, though, and that's going to be against the Eagles, so that will generate one of, if not the best opportunity of the day so far for Lewis Mills. Foul called just about 25 yards out. So Lewis Mills will have the free kick. Setting it up. We'll try to keep our camera here. We've got a wall of three that goes in and just to the right of the goal. So Ricky Torres does not have to make a diving stop on that one, but looks like we will have a deflection. So we will come near corner now for a corner kick for Lewis Mills. We will keep our focus on the action in the box in front of the net. They play the short ball here. Ball sent now into the box. Header, and that's scooped up nicely. Good reaction from Ricky Torres. He plays it out quickly, looking for Joey Tata in the middle of the field. Santos now, Batoya. Batoya charges ahead. There comes Brodowitz, and Lewis Mills able to thwart that attack for the Eagles after the Eagles had done a nice job of holding the line against first the free kick and then the corner kick opportunity. Action starts to get a little more intense as we go deeper into this first half. Nice play from Gustafson to send that ball out. Comes near side. Lewis Mills able to settle. Connor Swanson with the defense. He deflects it out of bounds. That'll be a throw for Lewis Mills, but nice job. One-on-one on the defensive play there right in front of us. Ball comes in. We're going toward the box. Good shield from A.J. Contreras. That ball's going to roll over the sideline. And Ricky Torres will take the goal kick. So after Wethersfield had the better of possession, the last couple of minutes in particular, Lewis Mills has put the pressure on the Eagles. The Eagles defense answers the challenge so far. Ricky Torres doing a nice job back there as the netminder. So the Eagles now look to come the other way, see if they can find a seam, find an opportunity to break through. and get on the board in this scoreless affair. This is Will McCarter now ahead of the field, and that is played out of there nicely. We've seen quite a bit of that as the action has gone into that left corner multiple times, and Lewis Mills each time able to clear the ball out. Weathersfield will throw it in here. This is Contreras stepping up, looking for the opportunity, surveys. Through the center circle we go, and this is Amedovic. He will stand it up, swivels the head, sends the ball deep over the head of Giancarlos De Jesus. Lewis Mills takes over, header. Amedovic is there, is going to settle it again just at the top of the circle. Where will the opportunity come from for the Eagles today? Lewis Mills able to clear it out. Good step from Joey Tata, but here come the Spartans on the attack. Played nicely there from Amedovic. Stands up the offensive attack over the head of Batoya in the box, but he clears it out with the left foot. He's got Will McCarter here now, trying to find an offensive angle around two defenders. He's still alive. Good step, though. Collision. Lewis Mills players looking for a call on that one, but looked to be just both players going after the ball. Amedovic now far side. This is Marco Capasso, takes the space, crosses the line, sends a high ball, looking for Giancarlos De Jesus, but that's going to go right to the keeper. So scoreless tie, under 12 minutes remaining, first half. Good battle so far. Teams have moved up and down the field well. That ball is high and a bit short on that punt. Joey Tata looks like he's got a beat on it. Unable to get his head on the ball, though, and Lewis Mills will take over. Nicely done from Owen Amedovic in the back. Nice step to get that ball cleared out of there. And then there's another tackle from Amedovic. He's got the ball now on his foot. Intercepted by Lewis Mills. Josh Castell back in the game, had a foot on it. Ball cleared out of bounds on that far sideline, and Marco Capasso will trigger the action again for the Eagles. Nice throw into De Jesus, who's returned as well. But Lewis Mills comes out of the scrum. Off they go, 1-on-3. There's a collision. Amedovic stands his ground nicely. Still challenged. Ricky Torres unable to get it out. He gets back. A.J. Contreras able to help the defensive effort there. Oh, a prime opportunity for Lewis Mills. Weathersfield able to recover. We remain scoreless here. Ball sent across the far side. Back and forth we go around that center circle. Lewis Mills going to take over. There's a collision. Josh Castell involved. We've got a call, and it looks like we've got our first booking of the game, as Castell's going to draw the yellow at roughly the 10:20 mark here in the half. So rough and tumble action. A few foul calls, a few whistles, some free kicks. That's our first booking of the day, as Castell had a collision on that far side. Free kick will be played in by Lewis Mills. Players gather. We've got quite a collection of players, blue and white uniforms here at the top of the 18. We'll keep it here. Ball's going to come in. Gets through. Lewis Mills actually able to get connected with that one, but cleared out of there again by Weathersfield. Near sideline, McCarter challenges. This is Santos now. McCarter again. Lewis Mills with nice ball movement to keep control of this one. There's a step from Gustafson. He's able to intercept. Still got it on his foot. Plays it ahead. Nobody home for the pass in the center circle, and Lewis Mills will be there again. Good action back and forth. Nice step from Santos. He's got Joey Tata now as Weathersfield tries to mount the attack and get on the board first in this one. The last two games, Weathersfield got early goals that gave them a nice advantage and a bit of a comfort level as the half continued. This one, not the same story, as Lewis Mills' defense has been outstanding for the most part here. Weathersfield looking for the right connection, the right combination to put one in the back of the net here. Eagles have had 3 goals in each of their first 3 games, but nothing here so far in this one. Scoreless tie. Here comes Lewis Mills. right at us. Ray Batoya gives chase for Weathersfield. Ball is chipped into the box. Owen Amedovic heads it out of there. He's going to get a foot on it as well. Nice tap ahead to Tomas Santos. Santos now to Will McCarter. McCarter's got one man to beat. Cuts on the inside. Through two he goes. He plays the ball nicely to Giancarlos De Jesus, making the run again in that left corner. One-on-one we go with De Jesus. Still on his feet, still control the ball. Good collision there. That's going to be a foul call. And we're going to call that Lewis Mills' way. So, good aggressive game from both teams. Fans are getting into this one. Beautiful afternoon to watch some quality high school soccer. We are just under 8 minutes remaining first half, scoreless tie. And we've got the official having a conversation with some fans at the far end of the field. Usually that means the official has heard enough and would prefer to have a little peace and quiet from that section for the remainder of the game. Ball played in now. Bit of a slice comes to the sideline. Out of bounds we go. Weathersfield looking for the opportunity to break through first. Scoreless game. 7:40 remaining. Ray Batoya awaits to throw it in. He comes back to A.J. Contreras. Contreras now is going to send it across in the sunlight to Owen Amedovic. Connor Swanson now on the right side. Back to Amedovic. He comes back across now near us to Contreras. Little tap to Joey Tata. Tata turns, got space. Challenged now nicely through to Will McCarter. Deflected off a Lewis Mills defender. Out of bounds we go again, and here's another throw. Ray Batoya. In we go to Contreras. Center circle now to Amedovic. Amedovic's going to send that high ball deep. Headed nicely. Sam Johnson with a opportunity on the rebound. Still on his feet. Connor Swanson now steps up. Chip looks for Johnson. Johnson now tries to play the ball through off the foot of a Lewis Mills defender. Johnson gives chase in that far corner. Cleared out of there. It will go out of bounds, and we will have a throw-in on the far side. Quickly taken by Connor Swanson. Gets to Gustafson. Back to Swanson. He settles. Looks for Gustafson again. He pops it ahead, trying to play Swanson on the run, but wiring got a little crossed up on that one. Here's the throw now from Lewis Mills. Swanson with a foot on it, able to play it ahead. Gustafson now plays it into traffic to De Jesus. He turns with the left foot. Deflected, gets back on his right foot, sends it toward the goal, headed out of there by Lewis Mills, and they've got clear sailing here on this right side, but they send the ball back to the middle of the field. And Batoya able to step in. Joey Tata with a tap. Tomas Santos gives chase. And that ball's going to fly over the stands, and out of bounds we go. Here comes a throw for Weathersfield, but first we have a substitution. Gustafson will take his first seat of the game, and Thomas Brodovitz comes back in up front. So the Eagles shuffle around looking for a combination that can help them break through. Six different Eagles have found the back of the net so far in the first three games of the season. Both De Jesus and Gastel with 2 goals apiece. A goal each from Will McCarter, Marco Capasso, Sam Johnson, and Connor Swanson through the first 3 games. Nobody on the board yet. We've got a scoreless tie as we approach the 5-minute mark in the first half. 8th-ranked Lewis Mills, ranked number 8 in the latest Class M&S poll, is giving the 6th-ranked Weathersfield Eagles all they can handle so far. Weathersfield number 6 in the coaches poll in classes double L and L. A.J. Contreras now comes across. Sends it into McCarter, who's in the middle of the field. McCarter, surrounded by blue shirts, gets to the left side. Still on his feet, lays it back for Ray Batoya. He sends it into the box, and that's going to bounce off the left side of the goal and go out of bounds for another goal kick. So the Eagles are still looking for that right combination, the right opportunity, right circumstance. They've gotten the ball deep on multiple occasions, but have yet to really generate much in terms of viable shots on goal at this point. Nice step from Connor Swanson. Ball goes across. DeJesus takes over. Tripped up, no call. Sam Johnson takes control. Plays it back to Swanson. He comes middle to Santos, back to Swanson across the midline to Amedovic. Will come now this way to Contreras. He settles it, looks for the next opportunity. Back to Amedovic we go. Amedovic stands up here. There's going to be another ball going through. Sam Johnson takes it. Sends it far side. Connor Swanson plays it into Brodowitz. He goes now back out to the corner. DeJesus down there lets one fly, and that goes over the goal. Another goal kick. So good ball movement again from the Eagles, but unable to generate a shot on goal. That kick from DeJesus from the right corner went all the way over and out of bounds on the left side. 3-minute mark now, 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Scoreless game here in Burlington. Wethersfield in the road white. Lewis Mills in the home blue. Ball gets through. That's going to go. Ricky Torres challenges, pops it out of there nicely. Torres under duress got to the ball first, able to clear it out. Lewis Mills now settles, waits for the opportunity here on the throw. And it comes short. Joey Tata with the challenge. Ball bounces around. Lewis Mills in control. Sam Johnson helps with the defense. Played out of there by Ray Batoya. Toward the center circle we go, just past Joey Tata. Ball played forward again by Lewis Mills. They've got a chance here on this right side. High ball goes, and Ricky Torres gets up in the air to get both hands on that one and plays it out quickly to Connor Swanson. Swanson right side, looking for DeJesus, but taken over by Lewis Mills. Joey Todd able to take it back for Wethersfield. He's got the ball, looks for an opportunity. Sam Johnson right sideline. Johnson sends it forward. Wilma Carter in the area, but unable to connect. Lewis Mills takes over. Ball goes out of bounds across that side. It'll be a throw-in for the Spartans. Throw comes deflected off the foot of Swanson. Amedovic will play it back to Torres. He will play it out to Swanson in front of the Eagles bench. As Coach Rob Yakum looks on in this one. Contreras now takes his space, challenge, sends it forward. Joey Tata makes the run down the left side. He's got the ball on his feet. McCarter is a trailer. And Tata goes down. Looked to be just a bit of a shove as Tata went down there. The Eagles will get the call. He will take the kick just outside the box. As we are under a minute remaining, 55 seconds here in the first half. The Eagles trying to make something of this opportunity as the foul went against Lewis Mills. Things are getting a bit interesting out here now. We've had one booking, had a few foul calls. Johnson steps over the ball, gets out of the way. Joey Tata now sends it in front of the net. Oh, wow. Connor Swanson was there, but went down, unable to get his head on it, and the Eagles will come up empty on that opportunity. 23 seconds now remaining first half. We are live in Burlington on a beautiful afternoon as the first half is going to wind down. That will be the final 5 seconds now of the half as we get a throw in here. 3, 2, 1, and that should be it according to the clock on the scoreboard. So we come to the end of the first half that saw a lot of action. Each team able to generate some runs, but Wethersfield not able to get a shot on goal in that half. We come to halftime. Scoreless here in Burlington. Lewis Mills 0, Wethersfield 0. We will be back in just a few minutes with second half action. All right, good afternoon. We are back here in Burlington, just about to get underway with second half action. Scoreless first half, action-packed. Opportunities at both ends of the field. Both teams aggressive in their attacks and both teams aggressive defensively. A few collisions, a few whistles, one yellow card. Both keepers active in terms of tracking down some shots. Wethersfield looking for that chance to break through. Some good ball movement in that first half. As we see the Eagles huddle up to begin this second 40 minutes of action. Perfect records on the line. Each of these teams 3-0 on the young season. And the Eagles are looking to break out of the first half scoring slump. Wethersfield had scored 3 goals in each of the first 3 games. 3-1 win over Rocky Hill, 3-1 win over Windsor, and then the 3-0 victory Friday night under the lights in East Hartford. No surprise, though, that the Lewis Mills defense has been a bit stingy. They have put up 2 clean sheets so far in this season. A couple of 1-0 shutouts in their 3 victories so far this year. As we mentioned in last week's and the most recent coaches poll, Lewis Mills climbed a spot from 9th to 8th in the Class M&S poll. Wethersfield held steady at number 6 in the LLL coaches poll. So Lewis Mills will start off the action in the second half. And we are underway. Scoreless so far, 40 minutes left to decide this one. Lewis Mills quickly down into the offensive half, and there is Chris Daly, who makes the second half start, replacing Ricky Torres in net. So Daly in the action quickly. Is Lewis Mills aggressive? Sent the ball down. Wethersfield has been a bit more methodical in their approach, playing the ball back to the defensive line and then looking for opportunities and seams to play the ball forward. Some success with that, but as we said, nothing in terms of shots on goal, and obviously nothing in terms of anything that found the back of the net. White ball, Marco Capasso throws it in. Bouncing back and forth we go. Nice play from Lewis Mills there off the header. Played out of there nicely by Amedovic, and now it comes right at the sideline, and it's going to be right at our camera position. We'll see if we can give a little assist here. All right, De Jesus will throw the ball in. Into the box it goes, headed out of there by Lewis Mills. Corner, just Josh Castell gave chase. Ball goes high into the stands, and we've got a new ball being played here by Jean Carlos De Jesus. He surveys the situation right next to our vantage point, and in we go. Throw goes into the box again, over the head of Castell, headed out by Lewis Mills. Joey Tata able to control, sends it far side. This is Contreras. Contreras up from the back, sends a left foot pass. Joey Tata lets it go by. He still got it, surrounded by 2 defenders. McCarter now sends one into the box, deflected. Lewis Mills able to shut down that attack, but Wethersfield still with the ball. This is De Jesus, sends the ball into the box. Swanson was there, got a foot on it. Ball goes out just to the right of the goal. Carlos De Jesus down in this right corner, sent across far post. Connor Swanson there, but the ball was a little behind him as he tried to reach back. He got a foot on it. Out of bounds it went. And we look to have, okay, that is what we're going to get as we get a corner kick coming for Wethersfield. So an early set piece for the Eagles. Just about 2.5 minutes in. Short ball played. Far side, Lewis Mills all over that one, and they clear it out. No opportunity for Wethersfield off that set piece. Wethersfield lets the ball go. It will stay with the Eagles. So just switch now who's going to take that throw. In we come now. Gustafson gives chase between 2 Lewis Mills players, and Lewis Mills comes out of there with it. They've got an opportunity again as they come down that right side. Nice cut inside, left foot. That is right at Chris Daly, who is waiting to scoop it up. Daly rolls it out Capasso is going to play it forward. Looks for Sam Johnson. Flying through the air we go. Johnson pokes it back. Medovic is there. Joey Tata now looks to turn and get the Eagles headed in the right direction. Tata still with the ball. Sends it ahead to Gastel. Ball played forward. Sam Gustafson makes a run, but the keeper comes out nicely for Lewis Mills. So that was one of the few times we've seen Wethersfield play the ball deep into the box from straight away. Most of the action has come from the sides and then back in. Sam Johnson challenges. Oh, and a Medovic with a nice challenge. Down goes the Lewis Mills player. Medovic is there again, and that is going to draw a whistle. So the far side official comes in with the call after a Medovic was going after the ball. Lewis Mills will bring it into play. We are scoreless. It's a little harder to see the scoreboard clock as the glare from the sun is on that one across the way. Just about 4 minutes into the second half. Ball played into the box, and Chris Daly is waiting for that one as well. He has had a busy half in his first 4 minutes of action. Rolls it out. Medovic brings it forward now. Wethersfield trying to find the right combination. That ball played forward. Josh Castell was there and waiting. Sam Johnson able to take control middle of the field. He's still alive, brings it forward. Lays it off now. Capasso up from the back. Sends the ball far and deep to Gastel, who got ahead on it. Connor Swanson able to chase it down. Capasso from right about the same spot he scored the goal Friday night. Gustafson with a foot on it to Gastel. Into the box. Headed out by Lewis Mills. Little tap of the foot, and here comes Lewis Mills. Challenge, though, from Medovic. He is there. DeJesus has the ball taken away. McCarter now gives chase on that far side along with Medovic. Medovic is going to come away with it. Plays it back to Contreras. Contreras now sends to McCarter. McCarter, and here come the Eagles down in front of the Wethersfield bench. Over to Gastel we go. Gastel works the left side. Looks to get around. Ball is sent out of bounds. And looks like we will get a goal kick coming out of that one. Yakim is not too happy with that call, but that is the way it will stand. It will be a goal kick after the Wethersfield opportunity. And we're stopping the clock. The official on the far side has stopped the clock. Apparently not happy with some extra commentary from Wethersfield coach Rob Yakim. So goal kick comes for Lewis Mills. We are still scoreless. Just about 6 minutes into this second half. Well contested. Gustafson with the step. Tries to get there. Goes over to Lewis Mills. They play it forward, but nice play from A.J. Contreras. Settles that ball nicely and then shields. Gustafson with a nice poke back to Medovic. Medovic sends the high ball toward midfield. Header from Lewis Mills. Connor Swanson is going to step. Gets it on his foot. Back to Lewis Mills we go. A.J. Contreras trying to step. Oh, and there is a slide tackle from Contreras. All ball, no whistle. And that is a beautiful defensive play. Wethersfield comes out of there after the great play from Contreras. But Lewis Mills not going away quietly in this one. Another slide from Contreras. Lewis Mills plays it off of Connor Swanson, still in bounds on that far side. Action is fast and furious in this one, and there is Chris Daly again to scoop the ball. Eagles will look to settle down a little bit and try to find some passing angles, try to find some seams in this stingy Lewis Mills defense. And again, they have pitched 2 consecutive shutouts, held Wethersfield scoreless through the first 47 minutes now in this one. Wethersfield came in averaging 3 goals a game. In fact, exactly 3 goals in each of the 3 games so far. Capasso now comes near side. McCarter let that ball go through. Giancarlos DeJesus came right at us. And that'll go back to the Spartans of Lewis Mills. In comes the throw. Capasso over his head. Medovic is there and waiting. He's going to send that back to Daly. Daly will play it off his foot. A little pressure from Lewis Mills. Daly plays with it for a minute. Sends it over in the corner to Medovic. Medovic looks for DeJesus. Challenged nicely. He plays it ahead. Through ball looking for McCarter, but Gustafson is there. Gustafson now plays it across. McCarter is coming hard. Challenged by Lewis Mills. Sam Johnson now top of the box. Oh, beautiful tackle. Lewis Mills takes over, and they're going to come the other way. This is the thing. The Lewis Mills counterattack has been quick and has kept the Eagles defense on its heels all game long. Joey Tata knocked off the ball. Will McCarter's going to give chase. Lewis Mills with a left-footed kick down the side. That's going to go over the sideline out of bounds. Marco Capasso will trigger it in for Wethersfield. Goes back to Joey Tata. Scoreless game. Just under 32 minutes remaining here in the second half. Action-packed here in Burlington Day. Beautiful day. More shadow now than sunlight on the field. Ball goes high into the Wethersfield offensive zone. McCarter's going to give chase. Lewis Mills clears it ahead, and now here they go on the counterattack. Marco Capasso stands him up, but he's number 2 still alive with the ball. Ball played high and over the end line. That will be a goal kick for Chris Daly. There is quite a bit of action in this one. Quite a bit for the fans to pay attention to. Lots of extra commentary. We saw one of the officials give a talking to some of the fans at the far end earlier. There's Gustafson off his chest, sends it ahead now, looking for Connor Swanson in traffic. It's been a good combination so far as they've tried a couple times to connect with each other. They got to take care of the ball a little better than that, though. Here comes Lewis Mills. Long ball going all the way back to Chris Daly. He is going to scoop that one right up as Marco Capasso was there to offer some help. Lays it off to Amedovic. He goes down, pops back up quickly. Nobody around. Amedovic now has time. He goes far side, looking for DeJesus coming through. 3 blue shirts are there. Connor Swanson gives chase, but Lewis Mills, nice flying deflection there from Joey Tata to try to give the ball back to the Eagles. Connor Swanson looking for it in the sunlight in front of the bench. This is Contreras now up from the back. AJ sends it through. This is Gustafson. Left foots it. He's got DeJesus going down that far sideline. There's a whistle, collision, and that's going to go the other way. Lewis Mills will take over. So that was better passing that time. Joey Tata able to control the ball in the middle. He ended up on the foot of Gustafson. He sent it with his left foot down the side for DeJesus, but again, the Lewis Mills defense in good position forced the collision, and that one goes against Wethersfield. So we will have the kick coming here as Lewis Mills will play the ball in. And they're going to have to bring it back a little bit from where they were. Definitely quite a bit of shadow now over the field. This natural grass field here in Burlington plays a little bit slower than the natural or than the artificial turf that we see most of the time in these varsity games. Bouncing around we go. Contreras has a beat on it for Wethersfield. He's going to play it over to the sideline. Swanson is there. Ball still alive in that far corner. Looked like it was going to go out, but now DeJesus is coming the other way for Wethersfield. DeJesus sends it forward, and McCarter has to turn back for that one and defended nicely by Lewis Mills. Swanson now to Contreras. Contreras looks for Swanson. He's got it. Stands up. Sends it into Gustafson now. Quick pass. Sammy Johnson. Sammy Johnson surrounded by 2 people. Joey Tata takes over the ball now. Goes back to Amedovic. He goes far side to Contreras. Contreras is going to take his space, go toward midfield. Swanson sends the ball high toward the middle. Nobody home for Wethersfield. Sam Johnson comes back. Deflects off of Contreras as we go the other way. And Amedovic's going to take that one over. Swanson now to Contreras. Contreras now goes toward midfield looking for McCarter. Tries to tap it forward. Ball goes off his foot and out of bounds. So just under 28 minutes remaining now in the second half. Scoreless tie. Neither team able to find the back of the net yet in this one, as both defenses have stiffened up nicely when the opportunities have come. But here comes another attack from Lewis Mills. They get the ball one-on-one. Capasso with a nice tackle. He clears it out of there. Joey Tata is going to give chase. Not sure if he's going to get to this one in time as it goes toward the sideline. One-on-one we go, out of bounds. And that tackle from Capasso leads to a quick throw. We've got Tata now to Gustafson, back to Tata. He's got some space. He's looking for it. He's into DeJesus, back to Gustafson. He's going to send the cross, deflected nicely by Lewis Mills. That's going to lead to a corner kick. So good ball movement, quick passing that time, and the result is a corner kick here. Set piece for the Eagles as they look for their first goal of the evening. So Capasso and McCarter line it up. Capasso now sends it low, line drive. Gustafson gets a foot on it. He sends it out. There's Joey Tata. He's got a shot. Whoa, beautiful shot. Nice save from the Burlington keeper. That's going to be another corner kick for the Eagles. Gustafson able to settle that ball in the box, laid it off nicely for Tata straight away. Got a good foot on it. One of the best, really might be the first shot on goal the Eagles have had. That was definitely the best shot of the afternoon. Short ball now. McCarter to Capasso. He's going to play a low line drive. Gustafson tries to get there. Batoya had a foot on it. And that will go over the sideline. We'll have a throw now this time. So the Eagles, a better job with those two set pieces, at least generated some opportunity. Batoya lets that ball get by him. Tata gives chase. McCarter now. We've got a collision. And which way we're going to go? We're going to go, looks like, toward Lewis Mills' way as we've got a player down. A little shaken up on that one, number 22, but he's up quickly and back at it. So Lewis Mills takes over after really the best chance of the afternoon for the Eagles so far. 25-40 remaining second half. Scoreless tie here in Burlington. The Spartans take over. Left-footed kick goes all the way down. Gustafson's going to step and get a head on it. Ball bounces close to the sideline. Joey Tata is there. Deflects it nicely off the Burlington player. That will give the Eagles a throw. DeJesus is going to take it. Throws it quickly ahead now. Gustafson was up in front but surrounded by two blue shirts. But Sammy Johnson now takes over. He's into the box. Makes a nice move to get past the defender. Sends it over to the box. We've got another corner kick. And so this is the third corner for the Eagles in the last couple of minutes of action here. Fast and furious we go. We've got three Eagles close to the ball. McCarter, Johnson, Capasso. McCarter lines it up. Will this be the chance for the Eagles to break through? Hand goes in the air. Left-footed kick all the way across. Gustafson just past him. And cleared out of there by Lewis Mills. We've got another set piece. McCarter again goes near post. Headed out of there by Lewis Mills. We'll do it all over again. McCarter lines it up. Quick ball now comes back to Capasso. Tries to settle, but taken away by Lewis Mills. And here comes the counterattack from the Spartans. Wethersfield looks to get back in position. Joey Tata, nice hustle. AJ Contreras back. Connor Swanson in the middle. There's a ball toward the goal. Off the foot of Amedovic. He's able to clear it, settle. Wethersfield will come the other way, looking for Gustafson here on this near sideline. Good settle from Gustafson. Goes to Johnson. He's going to look ahead to McCarter. That ball's going to go just over the line into our ball boy here, but he looks to be okay. So we'll have a Lewis Mills throw. Still scoreless. 23-50 remaining second half here. Better action offensively for the Eagles here in the last few minutes. Lost count of how many corner kicks we had in that last series. I think we're up to 5 now in the second half. The Eagles, unlike first half, able to generate some opportunities off those. Still unable to find the back of the net as we are still scoreless. Joey Tata now sends the ball high back toward midfield, headed by Lewis Mills. AJ Contreras is going to take over. Looks for Ray Batoya. Now to Sam Johnson. Johnson over to Joey Tata. Tata plays forward. He goes into Gustafson. Touch pass back to Tata. Joey Tata weaves around one defender. Sends it over now far side to Gastel. Pops it in. Gustafson's there. Unable to get a head on it. So he was undercut just a bit by the Burlington defender. But here comes Amedovic with the header. Gustafson tries to tap it. Doesn't know where the ball is. Burlington. Lewis Mills will take over. Good hustle from the Eagles again. Still trying to generate. They're just trying to keep the pressure on at this point, thinking that eventually something has to give with this Lewis Mills defense. But that is proven easier said than done so far. 22-36 remaining second half scoreless game. Lewis Mills trying to pitch their third consecutive shutout. And here we go with the counterattack again for Lewis Mills. In their last 2 games, they have won, the Spartans have, by scores of 1-0. So the defense has held as it has in this game, and they've been able to find the back of that just that one time, which is all you need to come away with the 3 points. Wethersfield definitely having its most challenging offensive effort. 3 goals in each of the first 3 games for the Eagles, and nothing doing so far as we approach, get close to that midway point of the second half. A flying Josh Castell tries to get a foot on that one, but Burlington, we're in Burlington, but it's Lewis Mills High School. The Spartans take back over. Joey Tata now in control. Plays it back to Capasso. Capasso goes low, looking for Brodowitz here in the right corner. Brodowitz tries to get a foot on it. Nice sliding tackle from the defender, number 4 for Lewis Mills. That'll be a throw. So throw-in will come here for the Eagles. Capasso lines it up. Goes into Tata. Back tap, he goes to Brodowitz. Now back to Capasso here. Sends it into the box, looking for Batoya. Got a foot on it. Gustafson taps it over, looking for Gastel. Now we've got Contreras, top of the box. He sends it in. Deflected. Brodowitz with the left foot. Deflected again. Lewis Mills now looks to go the other way. A.J. Contreras, nice hustle to get back. He's going to chase that ball down. Good action again from the Eagles. Still not able to find a shot on net out of that activity. Chris Daly now with a high ball into the middle. Goes to Gustafson. There's a collision. That ball's coming right at us again. And we'll play it in. Gustafson with a throw. Looking for the opportunity to play Sam Johnson coming down right side. Oh, pushed off the ball. That's going to be a foul. Draws a reaction from the Wethersfield crowd behind us. So we've got a kick coming up. Another opportunity for the Eagles. We are just right about at the top of the 18 outside, close to this near sideline. Johnson makes the run. Capasso sends it back. Now this is Contreras. Contreras settles. Going to come back across to Capasso now. Capasso sends it in toward the box. Medovic tries to give chase, as did Johnson. Ball cleared out of there nicely by Lewis Mills. And that is Ray Batoya all the way over on that far side. So we are at the 20-minute mark. Oh, I'm sorry. We're at the 20-minute mark here in this second half, midway through the second half. Still scoreless in this one. We've got a barn burner, as they say. This is a Medovic now playing it ahead. He's got Connor Swanson making the run down that far side. Costella's over there as well. Swanson plays it back to Joey Tata, surrounded by 2 defenders. Splits him. He's in the box. Lets it go, and that is just to the right of the goal. A beautiful move from Tata. Split 2 defenders. Good feed from Swanson there. Again, good action from the Eagles. They just have to hope they can keep Lewis Mills off the scoreboard while they try to find that right combination that's going to get it into the back of the net. The action so far in the second half, definitely much better and with more of a sense of urgency than in the first half for Wethersfield. So Swanson will play it in now to Batoya. Batoya comes back to Contreras. Middle of the field now. Owen Medovic surveys. He sends the ball long, looking for Capasso, making the run down the side, headed out by Lewis Mills. Sam Johnson plays it back toward the middle. Johnson with a back tap. Brodowitz gets to it. Brodowitz now to Capasso. Ball rolls past him. He settles on this near sideline. Plays it into Sam Johnson. Here come the Eagles again on the attack. Johnson challenged, and he's going to send that ball out of bounds. No call as he was wrapped up by the Lewis Mills defender. Ball will go to Lewis Mills. The Spartans will throw it in here in the Wethersfield offensive third. Good play from Wethersfield again, generating and putting pressure on this back line for Lewis Mills, but they have not broken yet. Joey Tata now plays it off. Sam Johnson got an opportunity. Back to Tata, top of the 18. He is tripped up, and that's going to draw a call just at the top of the circle. So just about, we'll call it 20 yards out from the goal. The Eagles will line it up for a free kick opportunity straight away. Joey Tata able to draw the foul. Good passing again from the Eagles. They're moving the ball with, as we said, much more of a sense of urgency here in this half. And not sure what all the conversation is about as the clock continues to run with 17:36 now remaining. We either need to stop the clock or let play continue, and it looks like more conversation. There's question around the 10 yards that are being offered here, and now Ahmetovic consults with Tata. A little meeting on the pitcher's mound, if you will. So about 30 seconds have run off the clock as we've done this. Joey Tata steps to the ball. He plays it to Ahmetovic. This is back to Tata. He is tripped up. That is in the box. There is no call. Wait, there is the call. That is in the box. That was clearly inside the box. And that is really... He is placing it 1 yard out. That, from our vantage point, appeared to be clearly inside the box. We're going to want to see that one later. If you're watching from home, let us know what you thought. This is definitely one of the more controversial calls of this game. We have the clock stoppage now at 16:39. Joey Tata looked to be clearly and solidly 2 feet in the box, and it should have been a penalty kick, but we're not going to get it. Instead, it will be a free kick from 1 yard outside the top of the 18. So the Eagles generating some chances. Crowd getting boisterous now behind us in this one. The wall is up. Owen Ahmetovic is up from the back, ready to take the kick. And we are going to resume play now. 16:39. Here's Ahmetovic to Gastel. Oh, no connection made, and Lewis Mills is going to come out of there. And that looks to be Chris Daly with a nice play, able to step to that ball quickly. Boy, that could have been a backbreaker for the Eagles, as they had a prime opportunity on what really, from all vantage points, or at least from our vantage point, looked to be a penalty kick opportunity. It was called a free kick. Wethersfield unable to make the connection on the pass, and then a quick counterattack led to what could have been a shot, but Chris Daly was able to get there and get a foot on it before that materialized. Try to play ahead to Gastel, but that's going to be scooped up by the Lewis Mills keeper. So we are scoreless. Back and forth action now, under 16 minutes remaining in this second half. And we thank our observers with us who are validating what we thought we saw here, which we'll go to better video that gets recorded of these games and check it. But looks like a missed penalty kick opportunity, but the Eagles have to regroup and have to figure out how to get one on the board in this game, and we are still scoreless, 15.5 to go. And there is a collision. Players go down. No call again. Capasso on the ground, making an attempt at the ball. The ball played forward, step by Connor Swanson. He's going to send it over. Marco Capasso. That looks like a handball. No whistle there. And we are still going. Lewis Mills sends the ball forward, headed by Ahmetovic very nicely. This is going to be a shot opportunity right in front. And that goes to the left. Chris Daly there to scoop it up. And the officials are jawing a bit here with the crowd behind us. Things are getting a bit amped up. Josh Gastel down the far sideline we go. Collision, down goes a Lewis Mills defender, and we are going to keep the ball with the Eagles. We'll have a throw on that far side. And substitutions into the game for Wethersfield. Clock continues to run, 14:36 remaining now. Scoreless tie, second half here in Burlington. Lewis Mills in the home blue, Wethersfield in the road white. Throw comes in. DeJesus looks to get that ball into the box, trying to find Brodowitz. Swanson now with a foot on it. Cleared out again by the Lewis Mills defense. Marco Capasso will chase it down. Right in front of us, he'll send it in toward Joey Tata. Joey Tata settles. He gets around a defender, a little bit of a jersey grab. Tata now into the box again. Stays on his feet. Ball rattles around, comes back to Lewis Mills. Deflected nicely by McCarter. Out of bounds it'll go. Looks like that'll be a throw for the Spartans of Lewis Mills. And the officials, again, unhappy with some of the commentary from the crowd as he patrols this near sideline. Marco Capasso looks to clear it, and that ball goes way out of bounds into the parking lot. Lewis Mills will keep it. More substitutions now for Wethersfield, and actually we have a balk on that one. They did not let Tomas Santos into the game. He will get in on the next opportunity. Lewis Mills plays it in now, trying to strike first and pull what would be an upset in this one if they can come away with the victory. Collision in midfield. DeJesus on his feet. Sam Johnson takes the ball. Here come the Eagles looking to mount another attack. Johnson plays it forward into the box looking for Brodowitz. He gives chase. Shielded nicely by a Lewis Mills defender. Over the end line we go, and that's going to be a goal kick for Lewis Mills. The Spartans will take over. 12:45 remains. Scoreless draw. Much more heated second half. Sense of urgency for Wethersfield on the offensive end has not yet yielded a score. Here come the Eagles again. This is McCarter on that left side. Challenged nicely, pulls it back. He gets knocked off the ball. He wins it back. That's going to get a call, and that is another one that will be questioned by the Wethersfield fans behind us. So good battle for McCarter on that far side. Call goes against the Eagles. Lewis Mills again with an opportunity. 12 minutes remain, scoreless game. Wethersfield definitely with the test of the young season so far for the Eagles. Tomas Santos now plays at far side. Marco Capasso is going to get there. He sends a long ball deep toward the net. That's going to be right to the keeper. Thomas Brodowitz gives chase nicely, but the Lewis Mills keeper able to scoop that one up to the right of the goal. He is in no hurry to play the ball back in as we hit 11:30 remaining now. Punt comes across the midline. Wethersfield backs it up. That is going back. Contreras taps it out. Marco Capasso is going to get there. Capasso looking for Gastel. Ball still in on this side. Joey Tata is there. Past the official he goes. One-on-one. Joey Tata pushed off the ball. He's still there. Played out by the defender, but Joey Tata's got it on his foot. Tata inside the box, looking for an opportunity. Plays to Josh Gastel. Chip with the right foot. Will McCarter to the keeper. There's a collision. Wethersfield looks for a call. Nothing doing. And we have just a goal kick. Or actually a punt off the catch from the Lewis Mills keeper. That punt crosses the midline, and here we go again. Connor Swanson chases down. Look at that play from Lewis Mills. They were more aggressive and wanted that one more, but here comes Chris Daly. Sends it out over the line. Will McCarter is going to draw a call on that collision right at the midline. And that will give the ball back to the Spartans of Lewis Mills. So 10:20 remain. Scoreless game. Intense affair this afternoon. First half was a lot of the two teams trying to feel each other out. There were a couple of collisions. There was one booking in that first half. But the second half has been fast and furious, both ends of the field, as each team knows they have an opportunity to get on the board first and really take control of this game. This is Brodowitz now. He sends it across. Looks for McCarter. Nobody home. Down goes the Lewis Mills defender, but that's scooped up by the keeper. So Brodowitz and McCarter looking for the connection. Wiring gets crossed up just a little bit on that one. High ball sent down the field. Giancarlos DeJesus now. He's going to chase it down. Good play for number 22 for Lewis Mills. They try to send it ahead, but Marco Capasso is going to be there for Wethersfield. Capasso sends it deep. Joey Tata now takes control. Sends it off to DeJesus. Back to Joey Tata. Tata now. Into the middle we go to McCarter, and just the pass one step behind there. Marco Capasso with a nice challenge and a header. A.J. Contreras settles, comes across the midline. McCarter now. He's going to let one fly from way out. That is going to go to the right of the net. So McCarter a good 40 yards out on that one. Let it rip with the left foot. Goes far and wide. Goal kick will come for Lewis Mills. Gustafson re-enters the game. He's going to play more up front. He replaces Brodowitz. And they're going to shift that around potentially. No? All right, we are having one heck of a game this afternoon here in Burlington. Scoreless tie. 8:30 remains, second half. Wethersfield has been the aggressor for much of this half, but still have not found the back of the net. Lewis Mills, as advertised, solid defensively. They came in with 2 consecutive shutouts prior to this game. Another substitution for the Eagles. So it looks like Coach Joachim is going to shift things up a little bit We maybe see if we can get a read on the formation. Maybe shifting to a 3-back set defensively to try to get more players up front on the attack here. Sam Johnson now. He lets one fly to the net. That's going to go right at the keeper. So, shot on goal. More of those definitely coming in the second half for the Eagles, but the Lewis Mills defense has kept him off the board. Nothing fine in the back of the net yet. There's a long ball. That's a Medovic in the back with the header. He's going to look for Contreras on the left side. Down the sideline we come. Plays it forward. Unable to connect. Lewis Mills now with the counterattack. Medovic gives chase. He's going to head that ball toward the sideline. Gets out of bounds. Pokes it out. Throw will come for Lewis Mills along that far side. As we approach the 7-minute mark, scoreless game. Game of the year so far for the Eagles. This is a back-and-forth affair. Two fairly evenly matched teams, at least when we think about the Lewis Mills defense against the Wethersfield offense. Lewis Mills offensively came in last two games with only 1 goal each in those 2 games, so they will look to find one here and equal that output, but their defense has been stellar. Wethersfield now on the attack again. McCarter being bumped around. There's a collision. 2 players go down. McCarter still after the ball, and there comes a whistle from 50 yards away. And that is going to be played for Wethersfield. The official was down on the other side of the Lewis Mills bench and comes strolling in to make that call. We are not sure what's happening. The clock is still running, though. We're going to hit the 6-minute mark while we sort this out. And we're going to have a kick for the Eagles. We'll see if they can make something happen with this opportunity. We're scoreless. 5:50 remain. We are down to the wire in this one. Will McCarter got banged around like a piñata. Finally drew the call. Here's Joey Tata. Into the box we go, and it is scooped up nicely by the Lewis Mills keeper. Let's see what they do on the counterattack. They slow it up. 5:30 remaining now in the second half. If neither team can find the back of the net, it will end as a draw. Our understanding is there is no extra time in the regular season here in CIAC action. DeJesus with a header. He comes charging through the center circle, and there is a whistle from behind. The referee by us, who was looking right at it, did not have anything to say about that one, but from behind, the far side official makes the call, and that ball will go back to Lewis Mills. So Lewis Mills will take over. Scoreless. We're under 5 minutes remaining. Momentum has died down a bit for Wethersfield. They had several chances at various points in this half. They've definitely been the more aggressive offensive team, but have not found the back of the net, and the longer that continues, the longer and the more confidence Lewis Mills will gain. There's a high kick from Chris Daly. It's going to go over the head of Sam Johnson. Joey Tata now right in front of us looking for it, and that draws a call from the official. A foul called on Joey Tata right there. Lewis Mills will play it in. Here we go. So 4:10 as Lewis Mills takes this free kick off the foul call right in front of us. Ball played high and deep toward the net, and DeJesus is there with a header. Sam Johnson lets it go over his head. He's going to chase it down. He has a jersey grab, but he's still alive. Gets it over to Josh Castell. Now there's going to be a collision potentially here. Nothing blown on the whistle. Lewis Mills takes over. And now we're going to see a whistle. Not sure which of the officials is making this call or what the call is. But here we go. And it looks like we have an injury. We're going to stop the clock at 3:34. 3:34 remaining second half on an absolutely gorgeous September afternoon here in Burlington, Connecticut. 6th-ranked Wethersfield, unbeaten at 3-0 coming into this one. Averaging 3 goals per game, has been shut down by the stingy defense of Lewis Mills, also 3-0 coming into this one. And we're going to get underway here 3:34 remains. Free kick underway, and there's a left foot ball toward the net. Owen Medovic is able to step and get to it. He settles it. Forward we go. He plays the ball through, looking for Gustafson on a run. Two Lewis Mills defenders were there. Ball goes back and forth. Lewis Mills again on the counterattack. Now Chris Daly's going to step up. He kicks that one far toward the Wethersfield bench. Over the line it will go. That will be a throw-in for Lewis Mills. Here comes a throw now for Lewis Mills. Header. Ball still in. Brodowitz able to settle for Wethersfield. He sends a chip shot looking for Tata. Not quite there. Lewis Mills pokes it out. Ball headed. Connor Swanson able to chase it down. He's going to get there first. Nice one-on-one defense from Swanson. There's collision all over the place. No whistle. Now we've got a collision corner of the box. Nothing doing there as Medovic is able to get there. Ball rolling free. There's going to be a shot opportunity, but A.J. Contreras is there with the slide. Gustafson with the header. Contreras now. Over to McCarter. McCarter streaking down the left side. Sends it ahead to Joey Tata. Brodowitz is with him. We've got Josh Castell waving his arms wide open in the box. Gustafson in the box. McCarter sends a shot toward the goal. That is just wide. Gustafson was there in front. It looks like that's going to be a goal kick. Josh Castell was having a cup of coffee over here on the right side as the Eagles batted the ball back and forth. Got a shot opportunity there, but now no hurry for the Lewis Mills keeper as we hit the 2-minute mark. Under 2 minutes now in this second half. Scoreless game. Definitely the most intense game of the young season. As we go down to the wire, we're under 2 minutes. Scoreless. Wethersfield, do they have what it takes to find the back of the net? Can they keep Lewis Mills off the scoreboard? That ball is played forward. There is Chris Daly, settles it on his foot, sends it forward. Lewis Mills makes a step and is there, but here comes Medovic now for Wethersfield. Shields off a defender, gets the ball to Sam Johnson. DeJesus now far side. DeJesus left foot, playing it ahead, looking for Will McCarter. Here comes McCarter down the line, collision, down they go, no call. Ball cleared out of there on that far side by Lewis Mills. And that will be a throw in quickly for Wethersfield. Here comes Wethersfield now on the throw. DeJesus finds it into the box. It's headed toward the goal. That's going to be scooped up by the keeper. So opportunity again for the Eagles. They have knocked multiple times in this second half, but every time Lewis Mills has been able to say, not right now, not in our house. Long punt goes. Lewis Mills is there waiting for it. Medovic is going to step to it. We're under a minute, 39 seconds. Last chance for the Eagles. Here comes Sam Johnson. He plays it over to Josh Castell right in front of us. Castell looking for an opportunity. One-on-one with a defender. Gets past, cuts it back toward the middle. He's got an opportunity. He's going to let that fly with his left right at the keeper. Joey Tata was there, deflected off the keeper. It's going to be cleared out of there. And now we are down to just seconds remaining. Deflected nicely. It's going to go out of bounds. Quick throw coming for Wethersfield. Connor Swanson scoops it up. Whistle stops play, but they don't stop the clock, and they don't stop the clock. Wait, we've got... Oh, this is insane. Here we go. Final seconds. Gustafson in the box. And Swanson's going to let one fly. Nothing doing there. The ball is going to roll across, and that is how it ends. Scoreless tie in Burlington. Lewis Mills holds court. They get their third straight clean sheet. Wethersfield, after scoring 3 goals each in their first 3 games, comes up empty today. We have a draw, so the Eagles will keep their unbeaten streak alive at 16 straight games now. But not able to find the back of the net despite multiple opportunities in the second half. What a game. Definitely an intense second half, a sense of urgency from both teams. Defensively, Lewis Mills was able to deny the Eagles off multiple corner kicks and a couple of free kick opportunities that created some golden chances, but nothing finds the back of the net for Wethersfield. We end today with a scoreless draw. We'll be back next time when the Eagles are back in action Wednesday night, 7 o'clock at home against Tallinn.